education, earning a Bachelor of Science degree in education from the University of Albuquerque. I know you're all wondering, where's that at? It's St. Pius now. And a master's degree in educational administration from New Mexico State University. He began his teaching career as a science teacher at Wilson Junior High and continued as a teacher and home liaison at Polk Junior High. That's where I taught for 30 years. He then served 6 years in New Mexico Air National Guard with 2 years of active duty during the Vietnam War. Thank you for your service, Richard. He returned to education and served as the principal at Albuquerque High School and was assistant superintendent until he retired in 1995. Mr. Romero entered politics in 1992 and served as a state senator in the New Mexico State Legislature for 12 years, the last 4 as the Senate President Pro Tem. He has been a candidate for the U.S. Congress and the mayor of Albuquerque. He is currently a governmental affairs lobbyist and educational consultant, representing educational, health, and nonprofit groups. He is also a member of the Albuquerque High Hall of Fame, and his plaque is up there on the wall. I've known this gentleman all my life. We grew up in the neighborhood of Varelas. We lived across the street from each other, and he was also my high school principal in 1977 here in Albuquerque. So with all that said, it's my honor and my privilege to introduce to you Mr. Richard Romero.
Thank you, Trinity. Wow, this is a pretty intimidating group, I can tell already. You know, Trinity grew up across the street from me, right up by it. That's right there on Santa Avenue, right behind the zoo. Okay, I'm sorry. We grew up together, and he was much younger. I knew his family extremely well. Anyway, he asked me one day if I would be willing to speak to this group, and I said, I'll give it a shot. I said, you know, and everybody knows that I'm not. Public speaking is not one of my strong suits, to be honest with you, but I'll give it a shot. Anyway, he asked me to talk about what Bulldog athletics means to me. I want to address it from a social, economic kind of point of view. But I'll give it a shot. Now, my first year as a Bulldog was 1959. It was at the old school. I was a sophomore then, and I remember that first semester, I broke my arm playing football, so I was out the entire first semester. But I remember that in those days we had great athletes at Albuquerque High. One of them was right here with us, Bobby Santiago. You know, Bobby, as we used to say, was from the hood. He was a role model for a lot of us that lived in the hood. Not only athletically, because we knew he was good, but he was also a role model for us in the classroom. I mean, he really truly was a good citizen. He personified excellence, in my opinion. I always looked up to him as a model. Like, just a good guy. My first year as principal was here at the new school on Odelia, 1976. Greg Papp, you and I were newbies, remember? We were young. Alan Armijo, where are you? I know I saw you earlier. You know, both of them had long hair. And they kind of went across the grain because we had an administration that was very, very conservative. And I'm always having to defend their hair, but in today's world, we don't, right, Greg? Linda Sink, she was another person that worked with us. We hired her out of college and worked with us as a teacher and then principal. I mean, everything in the world, and she was one of the true great Bulldogs.